This video will show you how to insert an image into a Google Doc using only an iPad. First, in the Docs app on the iPad, make sure you have a doc ready to go and make some minor change to it. You can close that doc. Then open up the Safari browser, not the Google Docs app, the Safari browser on your iPad. Go to drive.google.com. Log in if necessary. If you're prompted to log in using your Dwelling Wood Network username and password. After logging in, go to the hamburger menu, this menu right here, and choose desktop version. When you use the desktop version in the browser of Google Drive, you have to be patient because sometimes it takes things to load. Also, you may see warnings like this that the browser is not supported. That's true. There may be some things that don't work correctly if you try to use Safari or Chrome on the iPad to do Google Drive, but inserting an image will work. So you can just dismiss this warning at the bottom if you'd like. Go to Recent. That way you can easily find the document that you just edited. And then open the document up. To open the document when you're using the browser-based version of Google Drive on the iPad, you need to tap on it to select it. Then you need to tap what some people call the caterpillar menu, up here, these three dots. And you need to choose, you may need to tap that twice. You need to choose Open With, and then Google Docs. Like I said, you have to be patient. Sometimes you have to tap twice. Tap once, wait a second, and tap again. This viewer will open up to show you your document. You need to select the desktop version of the Drive app. And then if you're prompted, go ahead and do continue to desktop version. You cannot use the mobile version in order to do this, nor can you use the app. Notice this page is still loading. You can see the X up here. Once it's finished loading, you'll see this little partial circle. Now you're in the actual Google Drive app through the browser, and you'll get this warning up here that the browser version you're using is no longer supported. You can dismiss that. You need that to get it out of the way. Put the cursor where you actually want to insert the image. You'll be able to edit text around the image later, so that's fine using just the app, but you won't be able to insert the image using the app. So go ahead and pick the location now. As you're doing this, you may actually find it more useful to turn the iPad into portrait mode so that the keyboard gets out of the way and you have more room to work. Go to the Insert menu, tap Image, and again, you have to be patient. Sometimes it takes some time to load. And you're going to use the Upload option, which should already be selected, and you're going to pick tap on the blue button that says Choose an Image to Upload. And then you're going to pick the photo library. This assumes that you already have the image that you want in your camera roll. You can take the image by using a screen capture from Numbers, something like that, for example. Or if it's something that you actually created with some other program, but you need to save it in the camera roll first or in the photo library. You'll get a choice to go through your photo library, your camera roll. I'm going to pick this image down here. And then you'll see that it's uploading the image. Once you see the image is uploaded, your work is pretty much done, but just to be sure everything's saved correctly, go ahead and tap up here, which takes you back to the main sort of Google Docs list of files. You can see it's loading up here. You need to be patient. And it'll go back to this screen here, which you can pretty much just ignore, and you should be finished. Just to double check that everything worked okay, I'm going to go back into the Google Drive app. I'm sorry, the Google Docs app. I'm going to go ahead and select the file I was just working on. Now I'm in the app. I'm not in the Safari browser anymore. And after I tap on that, I should see, an updated version of my document, which now includes the image. And there it is. So that is how you can insert an image into a Google Docs document using the iPad. The big secret is you have to use a browser and you have to select desktop mode a couple of times. And be patient because the interface is a little bit slow when you're not using the actual app. I hope this was helpful.